Who are Tourist Walk? Tourist Walk are four brothers from Ireland. We love to travel around and play live music in interesting places, like tourists on a walk.
See what right like a couple of bars before where he starts singing. Oh, you mean on that but you're outside.
I suppose the simplest way to describe Tourist Walk would be a collaborative project where we explore different places through live music. It's very much a team effort and something that's developed a lot over the last couple of years.
It's been a while since we were all together, just over 6 months. I'm now living in Belgium. Mike has been working on a new EP and gigging the funk scene in Edinburgh. Donal has been touring China and Canada with Anuna, and he's been over in Galway studying for his Masters in Law. Oisín has been doing media work for the BBC, for independent production companies and his own projects in Belfast. We've all been really busy, but it's great for us to be back together again. To mark the beginning of the project and to take full advantage of the glorious weather, we began the week with a barbecue in Belokehof. It was a chance for us to enjoy our first Belgian beers with the whole team and to brief the tourist walkers on everything that lay ahead.
Inderdaad.
Inderdaad.
Bier in wijn.
Bier in wijn.
Heel goed, huh? Okay, so let's all turn to the most important page, which is the walk itself, and we'll just have a quick look at how this week's going to pan out.
The whole idea for Tourist Walk started about 3 years ago.
We decided to, one Christmas, just go out into Warrenpoint where we live and play in different places around the town and kind of snowballed from there.
Why don't we do it in the road? Why don't we do it in the road? Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm a lot like you. Oh, give me two rounding men, let it always be known that I was who I am. Rolling in the eyes, go your own way, all in.
So this is the first one that we're actually outside of Ireland or Britain and in somewhere that's really warm. So it's quite nice.
Doing a tourist walk in Ghent is, I'd say the weather has made things a lot easier, but actually it's so hot. It's been so hot that it brought a whole new set of problems that we had to deal with.
Mainly sweating. Yeah, we kind of wanted to do something quite different, so we have done them in Ireland and the UK, and we wanted to do one outside. So Ghent is a bit of a hidden secret, and it's a very beautiful city. There's a lot of history, and we just thought it would be a really exciting place to go for a walk.
During our walk, we happened to bump into the Mayor of Ghent, Daniel Termont. He gave us a warm welcome.
You have to know that Ghent is not only well known for the Ghent festivities, but we are recognized by the UNESCO. We are granted by the UNESCO as a creative city for music. So we are only one of the 5 cities worldwide,
Wow.
who has that recognition, who has it granted for the UNESCO. We have more than 600 rock and pop groups in Ghent.
Oh wow.
For a small city, that's a lot.
Very good. It's certainly obvious walking through the streets this week. That the
yeah,
music
but now
is
it's a
very
special weekend, you know.
Yeah.
Ghent festivities is a festival, is I may say the biggest cultural street festival in Europe.
Yes, we hear this.
There are about 1.5 million, 1,800,000 people who are coming, participate. You have to know that we have we have more than 4,000 activities in 10 days and 10 nights. So yeah, we are very well known for music. So you're very welcome.
Thank
and
you
you're
very
to
much.
the right place. You're the place to be.
Thank you so much for
And
talking
spread
to
the
us.
word then.
Yeah,
That's helpful.
bedankt. Thank you.
set off to the St Peter's Abbey first thing to beat the heat.
Perfect temperature, so hopefully it stays this way, but I have a feeling it's going to get a little hot.
We walked through the beautiful Citadel Park in the early morning light, but when we got to the Abbey, the heat had already caught up with us. The Abbey looked spectacular and was a really inspiring setting for our first song, Le Venus.
When we were doing our research into what type of original song we were going to write for Ghent, we came across this myth of St. Leavens, who we discovered, to our delight, was an Irish monk who preached all over Belgium and then ended up getting martyred and having his tongue ripped from his gob by pagans. And we thought this was an incredibly interesting story.
The 12th of November, AD 657. He judged by the stars and the shift in the wind, the heavens would soon to have wept. So he drew close his hood and fastened his habit and swore a prayer under his breath. Oh, remember, 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 remember the severing pain through the thunder and rain. Oh, remember, 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 remember the name. Well, the hand of Rubens is married to Lore, with cherubim watching from high, and the Flemish brush adorned the Irish cloth with saintly attire. Well, you're a far cry from the churches and gates, by the banks of the Schelde, your namesakes. So over the bridges and out of the towns, you come south and you preach till they cut you down. Oh, remember, 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 remember the severing pain through the thunder and rain. Oh, remember, 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 remember the name. In the height of the gloom, with the moon obscured by clouds that move like ghosts, out of the seething wordless void, a band of pagans approach. No one will ever remember your name, no martyr will you become, cried the one with the forceps who lunged in the rain and cut out La Venus's tongue. Cried the one with the forceps who lunged in the rain and cut out La Venus's tongue. Will anyone ever remember the name La Venus? Will anyone ever remember the name La Venus? Will anyone ever remember the name that still guards the city today? Will anyone ever remember the name La Venus? La Venus. Oh, remember. desert for the foreign monk in the end.
Next, we walked on through the student area of Ghent and down the hill to Stam. We had heard a lot about this museum and we were really looking forward to playing there. We took a little tour and found out more about Ghent at the time Levinus would have come from Ireland to Belgium.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You're in Stam Museum. It's all about the city. It's all about the city of Ghent. It's an ideal springboard whenever you visit the city. First come over here, you find the history of Ghent from the earliest ages up till today. Where we are now is the plan, the surface of Ghent. It's Google Maps, it shows the city as it is today.
We did a song this morning in Ghent about Levinus, which is St. Levin's.
Yes.
And we believe he came to Ghent from Ireland at some point in the Middle Ages. Could you tell us what Ghent was like at that time?
Yeah. Ghent was you will also see it over here, Ghent was a very rich and wealthy city. It had a population of 65,000 people. At that time it was called Ganda, and it was a Celtic name. Find here are the 4 towers that are so significant for Ghent. It's the skyline of Ghent. And we also invite people. You can sit at a table and make your own constructions in Lego.
I'm actually constructing what was first a sauna, but has now evolved into a rocket ship. Ghent's first rocket ship, as it would be, which will be launching into space sort of at sometime in the next 125 years.
Famacious is a song written by a very famous Flemish artist. His name is Raymond Van Het Groenewoud. It's about 2 girls contemplating life and you know, just basically the thoughts that are in their head at a particular moment in time. So it was a really interesting song. It's got a very, very catchy hook, really, really nice melody. But we decided to do something very, very different with it. Just because the song is so good itself, we thought there's no point trying to imitate it. We thought maybe I'd try and put our own stamp on it.
I think our a cappella stuff is proving quite popular, so we're enjoying exploring that a bit more as well.
2 meisjes op het strand, zij lezen modebladen, zij kijken in het rond, zij dromen van een prins. Zij zoeken in hun tas, zij wijzen naar de foto's, zij schudden met hun haar, zij praten met een vriend. De dag brengt ouderdom, de nacht brengt vreemde uren. de deken is zo zwaar. Bladzijde slaat om. Twee meisjes op een plank, gedragen door de golven. Het branden van de zon. De wijzers houden om. Twee meisjes op het strand. Zij lezen molenbladen. Zij kijken in het rond. Zij dromen van een prins.
Well, at the minute we're here and the Hentefeesten is on. Well done.
Hentefeesten.
Huh? Hentefeesten.
Hentefeesten.
Hentefeesten is on at the minute. So last night we went in for the first time into the city and we really enjoyed the festival vibe. I think we're gonna go into town to the place we were last night, and there were a lot of people there, so we're gonna take up a few instruments and maybe play a few songs. Hopefully that'll be a good opportunity to meet some of the locals.
Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life, I'm a lot like you. Oh man, look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise, it makes me think of two.
Is it usually this sunny in Ghent?
No, you're very lucky.
When the feet got cold, on the Atlantic water, just a romance in 3D now. Take both of my hands, with all of your heart, and mind the icy sleep, deep under the dark.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Good.
What are you drawing?
Yeah, I'm drawing you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're very drawable.
Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah.
Well, Michael looks really good.
Yeah,
That's me there in the green
yeah.
t-shirt.
Deep under the dark.
We took a break from walking and playing to meet some Gentenaars, and we had a lot of fun talking to Paul, this really cool guy who owns Het Druppelkot. We even managed to get a few delicious Belgian Genevers into us.
You want to know what Geneva is?
Yes, we've come to Belgium and we've never heard of this Geneva.
We don't have it in Ireland.
Yeah, what is this drink?
Well, in England we call it gin. It's not gin. Geneva is more family or whiskey.
Right.
This whiskey, the base of whiskey is grain. And we used also grain to make the alcohol. Now, the only difference is the way to make it. The whiskey is alambic. We distillate it of Cologne.
Okay.
And the definition of a Cologne is who higher the Cologne, who pure the alcohol, and who higher the intention. We can go to 98 degrees. Take it and taste.
This one
The
here?
aftertaste go to the whiskey.
Whiskey?
Yeah. It's not real.
That's very
but,
whiskey.
this like whiskey. You have the real stuff. This is chocolate, mango, pussy, passion fruit, lychee, lemon. Then you have banana, mango, grapefruit, and vanilla.
Great.
So,
such a colourful drink, like summer.
It's like the rainbow.
Yeah, like a rainbow.
Huggen in de business. Gelukkige ganse feest. Goeie ganse feest. Goeie ganse feest. Allee, cheers.
Thank you very much, Paul.
We had a little Geneva with Paul, who runs the Druppelkot, and we're going to Amadeus restaurant to eat some ribs in Paterskol, which is the old part of town. So we're pretty hungry and pretty excited about that.
We decided to record our last song on a boat on the River Leia. It gave us a totally different perspective of the city. There's a side of Ghent that can only be seen from the water.
We grew up listening to a lot of kind of 60s American folk stuff, and Joni Mitchell was one of the main artists that our parents liked to listen to. So we decided that we should get around to covering one of Joni's songs, and this song, Carrie, kind of has a theme of travel and of experiencing new cities. So it was an apt one, and it's also very catchy.
Yeah. We changed a few of the words as well to fit in with our walk this time around.
There's a reference in Carrie to the Mermaid Cafe, which I think is maybe somewhere in Paris. So we decided to change that to Verut Cafe, which is obviously a very famous cafe in Ghent. It's got sort of a big history in terms of the socialism of the city, and particularly as well for like local musicians and artisans that would have met there and played there. So I thought it was a perfect reference to change in that song.
The wind is in from Africa. Last night I couldn't sleep. Oh, you know it sure is hard to live here, Carrie, but it's really not my home. Fingernails are filthy, I've got beach tar on my feet, and I miss that clean white linen and that fancy Ghent cologne. Oh, Carrie, get out your cane, I'll put on some silver. Oh, you don't mean no daddy, but I like you fine. Come on down to the Verut Cafe, and I will buy you a bottle of wine, and we'll laugh and smash our empty glasses down. Let's have another round for these freaks and these soldiers, round for these friends of mine. Let's have another round for the bright red devil that keeps me in this Flemish town. Oh, Carrie, get out your cane, I'll put on some silver. Oh, you and me no daddy, but I like you, I like you, I like you, I like you. Maybe I'll go to Amsterdam, maybe I'll go to Rome, or maybe I'll go to Flanders and try to rent myself a room. But let's not talk about fare thee wells now. The night is a starry dome, and they're playing that scratchy rock and roll beneath the matte moon. Oh, Carrie, get out your cane, I'll put on some silver. Oh, you and me no daddy, but I like you. In from Africa. Last night I couldn't sleep. Oh, you know it sure is hard to leave here, but it's really not my home. Maybe it's been too long a time since I was rambling out on the street, and now you got me used to that clean white linen and that fancy Ghent cologne. Ooh, Carrie, get out your cane, I'll put on my finest silver. Take me to the Verut Cafe, have fun tonight. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but you're out of sight.
Well, we did our first living room gathering in Belfast. We just thought I think our excuse at the time was to invite our family along and friends who couldn't be there with us on the walk
it's
itself.
Kind of a thank you, isn't it? It's like
it's a celebration of
the end of the walk, almost.
Yeah.
So we've extended an invite to Raymond Van Het Groenewoud, who wrote Famatious, one of the songs that we did for the Ghent walk. So we're really excited that he might be able to come along and hopefully as well play at the gig. So I think that'll add a lot, and it'll be a very, very special night if that happens. People are starting to arrive for the gathering now, and we're having a few drinks, getting to know a bunch of interesting Belgians, including Raymond Van Het Groenewoud. Our walk through Ghent has led us here, and we couldn't imagine a better way to end it.
Zij keken in het rond, zij dromen van een prins. Well, shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Twist and shout. Twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now. Come on, baby. Come on, work it out. Work it around. Up. Baby,